So we're gonna be going over the new Hasbro releases. Hasbro's finally cooking up. I'd have spoken a bit too soon, but to be honest, come on Hasbro. Half of these figures are basically re-releases or just like different paint jobs. But sure, you did release some new body molds and paint jobs, and I'm glad you did. Finally, now to talk about the actual figures. So the first figure that they show on the stream was Red Widow, I think that's how the name went, if I remember correctly. To be honest, not really a figure I'm excited for. It does look great, I will say that. I like how they're starting to really articulate the female figures. Looks really well, but I would definitely get it. I just wouldn't know where to put it on my display because it's just like a figure that just sticks out for no reason. So overall, I give it a 5 out of 10. The next figure is the re-released Iron Man Mark 95. Not really a lot happening here. It's basically just a re-release of the same figure they released last year and 2 years before that for Avengers Endgame. Now, they did say they re-released it again because for some collectors they didn't get the opportunity to get it, so that's the reason why they re-released some figures. But to be honest, I don't really see the point. If you are gonna get the Marvel Legend, kind of be cautious when moving the arms because the shoulders could be stiff and that could sometimes lead to the figure breaking or just it being completely loose. Other than that, the paint application looks absolutely beautiful with the metallic gold and red, and the upholster pieces are nice see-through kind of material. Other than that, I give this figure a 9 out of 10. Next is the Iron Spider from Infinity War and Endgame, and oh my god, does this figure look absolutely beautiful. Now this is one I do want to buy. The web pieces, the metallic red and blue and gold on this figure just make it stick out so much. But then again, it's a re-release and I don't even care at this point if it's a re-release or not. I'm gonna still get it. It looks fire. Look at it. Tell me how you would not want to get that. I'm happy we got some web pieces with the actual figure now, and the packaging of the new re-releases are nice. I love the repackaging. Some people do hate and like kind of go after Hasbro for not adding some interchangeable faces like an unmasked face. And I see their point. Hasbro could have at least added some different hand sculpts, like some wall climbing hand sculpts. I kind of feel like if people like kind of pre-order it, it's gonna come back kind of like messed up, because that's been happening with some recent Marvel Legends. Some figures have been coming with some bad paint applications or just like breaking overall. People have been saying that that's been happening with a lot of recent waves, so that's something you gotta be careful with when ordering these new Marvel Legends. But other than that, I give this Iron Spider a solid 8.5 out of 10. This comic book, Captain America Falcon, is one of my best figures from this recent release from the stream. Just look at it. The wings just like make the character look so great. The shield, I love the colorway on the shield. And the articulation on the figure looks so great too. The colorway, everything. It's some articulation with the wings, and we get a better look at how the figure looks itself. From this picture right here, you can see how articulated the figure itself is and how the wings are. But a lot of concerns that I have are the ankles. Like, I got Ultimate Captain America, and he's kind of built the same way as this figure where the ankles weren't really strong enough to hold him up. Get a better close-up of the Falcon Captain America running and charging with this shield. See, now as you can see, they have sculpted on the emblem and goggles on too, which looks absolutely great. I give this figure a fat 10 out of 10. I will most definitely be buying this, and I will go hunting for it, and I might make a video about that when they re-release it. Next up is the Hydra Captain America. To be honest, not that much to be different from the Ultimate Captain America, which recently just came out a couple months ago. You could see a lot of similarities between both figures, but you could also tell that they kind of sculpted a new body mold for the Hail Hydra Captain America. Enough with the compare and contrast. As you can see, this figure looks absolutely beautiful. I love the color and the sudden red that makes it pop a lot. Overall, this figure's articulation looks great, and the amount of detail they added onto this is beautiful. Hasbro did a very good job with this. And the shield too. The shield is so beautiful. I just really hope it has a peg to be able to be attached to the back, which it most likely will. But enough of that, bro. The rating I'm gonna give this figure, is a 10 out of 10 too. This is the most definite cop for me. Now we're gonna move on to the X-Men 97 wave, which has dropped 2 waves recently, so we're gonna go into that. This first wave consists of Bishop, Magneto, Wolverine, Gambit, Rogue, and Storm, which look amazing by the way, and their accessories too are such great accessories for their figures and for their characters too. I'm not a big X-Men fan, but I do love the retro cards, so I will most definitely be copying Wolverine and Gambit and Magneto. But now to move on to the second wave, which they recently released as well. Now, some of these figures I don't really know their names or recognize, but the ones I do know are Magneto, Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Nightcrawler. Now, I love the Cyclops figures that they've been releasing so far. I love the vintage look on him, and I will most likely be getting Cyclops 2, because I already have a Cyclops 2, a retro card that came out 2 or 3 years ago. I don't really have much to say about this wave, but all I can say is that these figures look absolutely great, and that Hasbro did a good job with them, and I will definitely be getting some, and some of them not really, because I don't really know them, so I don't feel like just getting a figure that I don't really know or know a lot about them too. So now I don't really know a lot about this 2-pack, but all I can say is that the Wolverine looks great, and I love that they added him a new head sculpt that I've never seen before. So yeah, but to be honest, I don't know a lot about this 2-pack, so it will not be a cop for me. But overall, I think like the head sculpts, the characters that come in the 2-pack, I give them like a solid 9 out of 10 because of the Wolverine. The Wolverine mainly carried that score. Now this 2-pack with Sabretooth and Wolverine is probably my favorite 2-pack out of this whole entire new stream of figures. The Sabretooth, he just looks so beautiful, and I love that they scaled him up to a little bit bigger to Wolverine compared. So Sabretooth is like a 7-inch and Wolverine is a 6-inch. I love how they scaled Sabretooth up to a bigger size for his character. Enough talk about Sabretooth, let's talk about Wolverine, one of the best figures in this 2-pack itself. I love how they added him with 2 different hat sculpts, one with the black cowboy hat and one with the brown cowboy hat. And the hand sculpts they brought for him too. One hand holding playing cards, another hand with clawed hands. I'm just saying, Hasbro is really cooking with this 2-pack. And I'm definitely gonna get this if I find it in stores. The Wolverine just looks beautiful. It would replace my comic book Wolverine that I currently have on my shelf, because it looks, I can't even speak because that's how good it looks. Alright, now enough glazing of Wolverine. We're gonna do some glazing of Hulk. Tell me these two do not look spiffy in their suit. Do you not see Grey Hulk? Like, it's a definite cop for me. Mostly because Wolverine, he just looks cold overall with the eye patch and the claws too in a black and white suit. Come on now. And then Grey Hulk, I mean, I don't even have a Hulk in my collection that's comic, so I need this 2-pack with me. So this is most definitely a cop. You all thought I was done glazing the Marvel Legend Wolverine? I'm not. Look at him. Take a closer look at the suit. He's jacked. His muscles popping out. His claws are fire. The suit is fire. The figure is fire. The articulation is beautiful. Alright. I think I'm done with the glazing now. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe and hit that like button and turn on that notification bell so you could know whenever I release some new videos.